Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about, was the flower girl from the viral video even a student or part of a criminal syndicate? Philippines President Marcos supports sex education in schools. 2 foreigners in trouble at NAIA airports. Risks of using free Wi-Fi in the Philippines. A Filipino woman caught trying to leave the country to be a surrogate. And more, beginning with the USD to peso exchange rate. Right now, $1 equal to 58.64. Let's talk about our main story. Now, yesterday I covered this about a girl and a guard at a mall getting into a physical altercation. And boy, did you guys go off in the comment section. So it got a little bit heated. So today we're going to clarify some of the stuff, some of the rumors. And also, if you guys want to see that video, go ahead and check it out. Because, of course, the video was demonetized for some reason. So I guess that explains the whole ordeal. Anyways, so it's going to be a little bit blurred when I talk about it today. Here's the update. Mandaluyong City Police clarified on Friday, January 17th, that the young flower vendor involved in a viral altercation at a Metro Manila mall is not part of a criminal syndicate. Police Chief Colonel Mary Grace Mandayag confirmed that vendor is an 18-year-old schooler, a student at a private school, and denied claims of being connected to illegal activities. Authorities have visited her family and offered assistance. The viral video showed a security guard from Red Eye 2 security clashing with a girl, allegedly trying to stop her from selling due to the mall policies. The incident escalated when the guard damaged some of the girl's flowers, leading to the girl behaving erratically. The security agency has committed to reminding its staff about empathy and professionalism. The mall management condemned the guard's actions, dismissed him, and banned him from working at any of their malls. They also expressed support for the vendor. Okay, so the plot thickens. 18 years old. I would have bet my house on that girl not being over 12, but still a student, a proper student, not part of a syndicate. Also, somebody was claiming that she's a 20-year-old girl that went viral a couple years ago, damaging some of the mall. It's not a woman. It's still a student. But let me know if that makes a difference in your opinion. The fact that she is 18, would the guard have known that? Anything you want to share, go ahead and leave the comments down below. And check out yesterday's video if you want to get a bit more understanding of what happened. Yeah, all kinds of angles. And we did a poll, actually. I did a survey. Within 10 hours, it racked up over 220 submissions. What you guys think? So it seems like majority of people, when I actually took a screenshot, 76% think that the guard was in the wrong. And some people left their comments as well. So pretty interesting, weird way to go ahead and talk about some stuff going on in the Philippines. But let's get back to the criminals, the real criminals, and people getting in trouble in the Philippines. Authorities arrested 2 South African nationals at Ninoy Aquino International Airport, NAIA, for smuggling 14 kilos of shabu, worth approximately 97 million pesos. The Philippines Enforcement Agency reported that the substances were discovered during thorough inspection of their luggage after suspicious substances were detected during an X-ray scan. The suspect, a man and a woman, arrived in Manila on a flight from Johannesburg, South Africa, with layover in Dubai. They claimed a Nigerian friend in South Africa arranged the trip, instructing them to meet another Nigerian upon arrival in the Philippines. Both suspects face charges under the Philippines Act, with penalties including imprisonment for life and fines ranging from 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos. Whoa, serious offenses, serious time to be served if found guilty. So yeah, stay away from that kind of stuff anywhere in Southeast Asia, especially. And then President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has expressed strong support for implementing sex education in schools to address the rising cases of teenage pregnancy in the Philippines. He emphasized the importance of educating young people about pregnancies, responsibilities, and consequences, particularly for teenage mothers who may struggle with childcare and self-care. This initiative aligns with Senate Bill 1979, the Prevention Adolescent Pregnancy Act, which includes comprehensive education. While some conservative groups oppose the bill, claiming it may promote inappropriate topics, the Department of Education assured that the program would be culturally sensitive and adapted to local needs. Senator Risa Ontiveros, hey-oh, shout out to her. The bill's author dismissed criticism as misinformation, emphasizing the need for education to empower the youth and reduce teenage pregnancy rates. One of those topics, but I'm sure it's going to be divisive. Not that is my intention, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, especially if you're a Filipino person. I want to know what the local public people feel about this, because from an outside perspective, it would seem and appear so educating someone regarding a serious matter like pregnancy would reduce some of those risks and pregnancies, I assume. But I'd love to hear from you guys, especially for Filipino, but you're all welcome to share your thoughts. Let's go back to the airport. Officers at NAIA Terminal 3 intercepted a female Filipino woman allegedly set to undergo an IVF procedure last January 14th. The 34-year-old victim, whose identity is withheld under trafficking laws, attempted to board a Turkish Airlines flight to Cyprus. She initially claimed to be a solo traveler on a leisure trip, but was flagged after inadvertently presenting an IVF clinic invitation, which contradicted her story. Come on, man. Investigation revealed that the victim agreed to be a surrogate for someone she met on a dating app with a promised 300,000 peso payout after childbirth. Quote, the scheme continues to thrive, leading to a rise in online offers for surrogacy or IVF-related services, with victims often coerced into passing certain laboratory assessments, said BI Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado. Quote, we warn females not to be tempted to agree to such schemes, and this is a clear form of trafficking. Ladies, come on, especially this girl, what are you doing? Presenting an IVF invitation to a clinic? Well, you got to be a little bit more secretive if you want to travel abroad as a Filipino. But anyways, all jokes aside, yeah, anything that seems to be too good to be true, don't partake in it. Speaking of things too good to be true, Senator Raffy Tulfo urged the DICT to enhance public Wi-Fi security to prevent mobile phone hacking. During a Senate hearing, he highlighted the risks like stolen conversations and bank details, tasking the DICT to protect users and ensure secure elections. He also directed the NTC to monitor malls and enforce laws, with a report due by January 20th. Proposed laws include the Better Internet Act, were also discussed. Senator Raffy Tulfo out there doing big things, trying to make things better for everybody. He's a senator, an advocate. He does a lot of good stuff in the Philippines for locals and expats, so he's out there trying to make a real difference, protecting your security and privacy when it comes to usage of free Wi-Fis. I'm one of those people that sometimes uses a free Wi-Fi, and I should definitely be more careful and maybe next time use like a VPN, or perhaps just buy my own data in the Philippines. If you're a foreigner, it's relatively cheap. You can get weekly data up to 8 gigs for like $2, so even less, like 99 cents, 99 pesos, the Go Surf Plus, stuff like that. And then the Department of Health highlighted the need to triple the Philippines hospital bed capacity from 0.5 beds per 1,000 people to 1.5 beds to meet healthcare demands. Health Secretary Teodoro Herbosa emphasized the disparity in bed availability, with rural areas like Mindanao facing severe shortages. Many underserved provinces have high poverty rates and limited accredited hospital beds, reflecting inequities in healthcare access. Herbosa also stressed the importance of increasing healthcare workers in rural areas through programs like Doctors to the Barrios, encouraging professionals to serve underserved communities to improve healthcare qualities. Healthcare is one of those things that often gets kind of overlooked, especially for places that are underdeveloped in any country. So I'm glad that this issue is being brought up. 0.5 beds per 1,000 people seems a bit low. Then again, I'm not really sure about the other numbers in different countries, but I'm glad they're looking at this and trying to improve it. And that's it for today's video. I think I'm going to keep it just to the Philippines top stories because there's just too much happening in Thailand right now. I think I'll do a separate video covering Thai news. Now it's time for a segment Yesterday Today, where I talk about some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video. Access Corp says those vendors are part of a syndicate. They use uniformed kids to beg for money by selling flowers through the guard. I can't even say that word. Sampaguetas, flowers. Though the guard should have kept his cool. As for security agencies, many are not up to standards. Many don't really thoroughly train their guards. Many haven't even finished high school. SM chose to hire these kind of security agencies because it will be cheaper for them. Some excellent points made there, although we did kind of confirm based on PNP's reports, this person was not part of a syndicate, but I do agree with not being properly trained. I've encountered these guards that sometimes feel a little bit too happy to be in front of that mall, letting you know how powerful they are. Let's put it that way. Power tripping is part of any authority that I've come across in any country. Mainly, I don't want to say everybody's the same, but I think it's very easy to kind of lose yourself within that little bit of a role in any capacity, I think. So, not saying this is one of those cases, but it's, yeah, they're friendly for sure, most of them, but sometimes you get somebody that just feels a little too good about their position and what they can and cannot do. Scars says, I've been in the Philippines for over a year and I've met many of these guards and they're usually chill. For him to do what he did, it must have been a result of many issues he's had with her in the past. Was the kicking justified? Absolutely not. However, the way the girl reacted also showed me she was completely lawless as well. I think a strong message should have been sent to her, but not like this. Once again, a whole bunch of people's ideas regarding how the whole situation should have been handled. I think it's important to recognize that two wrongs don't make a right either. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this at some point, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, maybe even share this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. That is absolute fuckery, if you ask me. Public, oh, no.